Yo, good morning, GMG. As always, hope everybody's having a good one. It's bright and early over here. We talking what 8:16 a.m. So I hope you've had your cup of coffee. I hope your morning ritual is ready and over with, and you're ready to get this money. All right. I want to go ahead and give you guys another morning pre-market analysis, just showing you guys again what I'm looking for or what I'm looking at this particular morning and what I'm looking to get prepared for today's trading. All right. So as always, you guys know that we plot ES. All right. You guys can see up here. I be plotting ES and then I trade SPY or SPX. So for those who don't know, um, ES is the E-mini S&P 500 index futures. So basically what that means, long story short, what ES does, SPY and SPX will follow. Okay. ES moves, SPY and SPX moves with it. All right, that's it. So I do the plotting on ES because it's the one that does the move first. So this is where I do my levels. This is where I get the levels. I still plot SPX and SPY, but this is the one I'm watching primarily. Right. So let's get to it and let's see what we're looking at today. All right. So off rip, we see that after this rejection off of this trend line, we were given a 2 down yesterday. Now, the 2 down yesterday did not close below the neckline right here. So this red line that I'm kind of hovering over. This was a double bottom that we were given, like what, not too long ago, right? We bounced down here, and then basically we bounced down here from up here, right? Came down, bounced, created this neckline, came back down, bounced, broke this neckline, and then then we see what happened after that. We came up here, we hit this trend line, and then we fell back down. So we have this 2 going down, and then overnight session gave us an inside day. So like I said in yesterday's video, I'm not a big fan of trading inside days, but I will be watching to see what we get. Right, I kind of am expecting a continuation down, but this little form on the daily does kind of look like a little bit of a bull flag. You know what I'm saying? We have the pole right here, and then if we can just consolidate sideways a little bit and then break up, then that would be your bull flag confirmed. And then it would be invalid if we break below this P-day low and just continue back down. So, but this kind of does look like a bull flag, so we'll be watching that. So we're gonna go down to the 4-hour. Oh, see what we're looking like on the 4-hour. All right. So on the 4-hour. I want you guys to look at this line right here. This is this is my EMA 200. This is my 200 EMA. Pretty big deal when using EMAs. The 200 one is it's a pretty big deal. It's either going to serve as strong resistance or strong support. And we see right here that we crossed above, and on our way down, we had all these candles just go straight sideways, kind of bouncing off the EMA. Some went below, came back above. These wicked below, and then we got this big red one that crushed it. But we did come back up, tap that same EMA from the bottom, so support, now resistance, and we see that the overnight session is kind of headed towards that EMA. Now I kind of want to, I can't block it, but if you guys see, the high of this wick is 41.27, and I'm gonna put this level right here. And basically, this is the level that I'm going to be watching for to see us break that level to potentially go long right at open. So, whether it happens at 9:30 or 10, if we get across above this, and when I said 9:30 or 10, those weren't specific times. Like basically, what I'm trying to say, it doesn't matter when it happens. But I expect with the right volume, if we're looking to break above this level, then at 9:30 with the right volume, this will happen. And when we break, when and if we break above this, I would grab calls, probably targeting this right here first. As you guys can see right here, we have pretty much all three of these bodies kind of stop right here. I need this at 0. I can't have it any other way. There we go. So we see all 3 bodies kind of stop right here. Boop, boop, boop. So if we cross above this, would be a nice quick little call from here to here. It's a nice little 20 points. And if you went, let's say you grabbed like 3 contracts down here, even 2, you can sell one right here, I would at least take my profits out here. If I haven't yet, I would at least be taking profits here and then leaving a runner to potentially hit P-Day high and then so on and so forth from there. All right. So that's really all I'm watching for this morning right now for calls. Now if this break happens before 9:30, then we'll just retweak what we're looking at, and then we'll change what we're looking at. But for right now, as we sit right now, this is the one level 41.27 that I'll be watching for us to break above that. All right. And if we extend that to the left, we could see that it also serves right here support and resistance. Let's see if we go a little more left, see if this line serves. Oh look, and you can see down here, and this is all the way in the 6th of last month. The same line that we just drew last month was being support right here, resistance right here. If you come back a little more, right here was support. So you can see that line that we just drew on these, on just using this candlestick and that wick actually does confirm that even a month ago was valid. So this level may be a really good level to watch. Break above that, going long to here, basically 41.47, and then P-Day high. All right. Now, as far as going short, I'm not really I don't really see anything that actually, you know what? Looks like we have kind of. Let me break this down to 1 hour. We might have a nice little uptrend there that we can wait to break. Yeah, it's not too bad. So we're gonna start with today's session though. So this is what happened yesterday. You see this dotted line. After that, this is all overnight session. I mean, I guess I'll grab yesterday's. We can grab yesterday's wick, kind of do like this. We can start right here and kind of do like that. Either way, however you have it. This is a nice little uptrend that we have going on. And if this uptrend gets broken, depending on other factors like the strat, EMAs, you know what I'm saying? Like we're above the EMAs right now. So obviously if we broke below this trend line, that would mean that we're also below the EMAs. So that is like a good sign. Like that is like, yeah, that's a double reason to go short. And then of course if the strat is giving you like a 2 down or whatever, but as far as going short though, all I'm watching is this trend line. I'm not saying I'll get in short at this trend line. I may want to wait until we hit the neckline and probably across and hold below that. All right. So what I mean by that again is, you guys remember the channel that I had drawn, right? That I had up here. All right. Let me just get rid of this because it just kind of now looks ugly. So here's that red neckline that I'm talking about. All right. We broke below it twice and did not hold below it. Hold on. There you go. So you see that we went below the neckline right here and we stopped right pretty much where this wick is sitting for this candle. So we stop right here and just bounce back up, back and above that neckline. And same with this inside one. Kind of tested below it, but now it's back and above it. So I would probably be watching below neckline for shorts. Probably even go a step further and go below this low right here at 40.83. But to be at like the safest, I'd probably wait to get below P-Day low with significant strength and other signs, of course, like I said, the strat, time frame continuity and all that stuff. But as far as going short, I would not probably not be going short till after we cross below P-Day low, with other factors included, you know what I mean? So the strat and whatnot. So as far as the levels that I'm watching, that's about it for this morning. Nothing too interesting. Like I said, I don't like trading inside days. I don't even like plotting a lot of inside days because I can almost tell there's gonna be some chop. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that I'm guaranteeing some chop now, but from what I've seen, most inside days, we can get like this cross above, and that's what I'm saying. Like you can eat. You know what I'm saying? You can get a nice play here up to here, or if it crosses below to down here. But like, this is all just assuming that we get those moves, right? Because it's an inside day, or just in general, we can get a sideways day where we get nothing. It can cross above this. I think it's going to be a big momentum push. It crosses up, comes back down, stuff like that. This is why we have our stops and everything else in place, right? Plot your trades before you get in them, guys. Write it down in a book. Write down your risk reward. Write down like the risk reward numbers. All right, write down like, okay, on this trade, if everything goes well, I'll walk away with $300. If everything goes wrong, I lose $100. And then write that down, and then you know now that that's your trade, right? You know that you have a 3-to-1. I can make 300 or I can lose one, and then you won't be so worried about, well, you know what if I lose? You already did your math, and as long as you're okay with the math that you did, right? You're okay with losing 100, but trying to make 3, then you're good to go. And this is, as I'm telling you guys this, I'm really just really preaching to myself, man. I have myself have issues with jumping in trades and pulling that trigger sometimes. This week, probably for the rest of this week, so today and tomorrow, I'm going to be primarily trying to trade SPY. That's going to be my little trick, I guess, to eliminate some emotion and eliminate any fear of losing big money by just lowering the position size and lowering the asset I'm trading, right? SPX is, we're talking $700, $800 contracts when I grab those. And then you've got SPY where we're talking $200 contracts and stuff like that. So that's going to be my little tip and trick that I'm going to try this week, today and tomorrow. I'm just going to try to trade smaller and trade SPY over SPX. I'm not saying that that's the better option. I'm just saying that's what I'm going to try, all right? But before I babble too much about anything that has nothing to do with this stuff, that's it, all right? Those are the levels that I'm watching this morning, guys. I'll kind of go over it real quick again. Above this 41.27, right after this uptrend, so we have a nice uptrend with the right volume and the right open. We can have buyers come in here and push us above this 41.27, and at least I believe that if we can get above that, we come up here to 41.47, and then, you know, what happens after that, who knows? We could hit P-Day high or we could reverse, but I'll probably be out of most of my position by that time. And then as for short, I myself probably would wait till we're below neckline and below P-Day low. You can decide to go short below neckline, but I just to be safer would wait for the P-Day low. All right. So that's everything I'm watching. I hope you guys have a good trading day. I hope that these videos are somewhat helpful to some of you guys out there, all of you guys out there. I hope that this helps somebody in some way. All right. With that being said, man, you guys have a good one, and let's get to that money. Peace.